Hey, Lisa. You know, I think you and I have similar experiences in life. Maybe why we're on YouTube, like trying to be the biggest or knowing that we can be the biggest and like, I don't know. I'm not like, I've gotten to kind of a point in my life where I'm not like still trying to be the big. Well, yeah, I am, but I'm not trying to just do full force on YouTube. Like I'm like, I think I like established and like pulling back and like coming around and like tactics, like bringing the cavalry from behind and charging, and then like the guys come up with a hill, and then like the fucking crossbowmen up top, archers. Um, but like I felt a lot of isolation growing up. I'm gonna minimize that. And like I always felt like, well, not always. When I was really young, I didn't know any better. And then like in third grade and fourth grade, they started to get into athletics. My friends. And I did too, but I wasn't as good as them for some reason. I just wasn't very good at it. I was afraid of getting hurt, I think, and they didn't seem to be. They would like break their fingers and shit. And I was like, no, thank you. But like I'm afraid of getting hit by the ball and stuff. So I didn't really get into athletics, and as a result, these people, my friends, like kind of established their group, and I started to feel like an outsider for the first time in my life. It was real isolating. And then in middle school, I was real isolated as a result. And that's such a good song. And then into high school, I was real isolated and had a few friends. And then I got into the theater in high school, and that was when I started to get accepted again. And like my junior year of high school was when I started to become like popular, more well known, or like accepted, or I felt accepted, and started to establish a bigger group of friends, and a few friends that I'd had integrated with these new guys, and we all made friends, and we had this big group of friends, and then kind of graduated high school pretty well known and respected in the class and liked and these kind of things. But that was all from the outside in. I don't really know. I mean, they voted me most intelligent of the class, so I thought that was like a real establishing point for me. Like, these people like me, and it shocked me. I didn't vote for. I voted for Mike Leitz as most intelligent because he was a really smart guy, really smart guy. But they liked me, I guess. And I took that into college, and like momentum. And I never forgot that feeling of being isolated or kicked out of the group. Like, they made fun of me and like push me sometimes. And like, I did Kevin and Gail's homework in 5th grade because I wanted him to like me. And like, I just remember very clearly, still now, it's like coming back to me now, but I never wanted other people to feel that. I would see kids go through that and raise up on them. Like my brother, these kids took after my brother one time, and I went after him and made him stop. I mean, I really put it to them. They never bothered me, as far as I know. I hope this isn't too quiet. So I remember going into high school, college, and I got into the theater in college, and pretty immediately into the theater, I started doing shows, and it wasn't really well known, but started booking shows, and then more shows, and as the years went on, I started dating this girl, and she was really cool and really well liked, and we had a great relationship for college, and got really popular in college. I don't know. It was like a big group of friends, and I made a real point to not invite everybody to everything by any means, but take care of people. Like, if people were there, make them feel wanted and well liked, because they were by someone. By me, it was like even like Carl, like had some shit, and people like. I mean, I don't have to call any specific person out. It's just like every once in a while you get people that just don't have as many friends, it seems like, or don't have a harder time communicating. And I thought, you know what? I always have known since like high school when I finally figured out my theatrical roots. I've always been well liked and easily communicable, and I want to use that power to help other people and pass it on to them. And a lot of what I've done has made myself look like an idiot so other people can do better or feel better because they know they're not the worst in the world. I think that's not a good way of going about it. This is all bringing me to the mob. The mob, dude, because helping other people, to me, involves, ideally, integrating the mob into your group of friends. Like the mob, like the huge mob, whether it be 7 other people, like a family, or 50 or 100,000 group of like-minded people, or that have a like mind of something, integrating into that, gaining that like-mind behavior, even if it changes you a little, it goes against kind of what you feel, and you start to upset because I don't like to be part of a group. Because as soon as I become part of a group, it distinguishes me from all those other people that aren't in the group. And I feel bad for them because I want them to be in the group like me. Like, if I'm going to be invited into a group, why shouldn't every other person also be invited into that group or have an opportunity? Like, what right do I have? I'm not... Like, I watch these videos of myself and I think, like, okay, I'm smart, okay? But I don't even like to think that because, like, as soon as I fucking think I'm smart, it ruins me because I'm not smart. I don't know shit. Realistically, I don't know anything other than this one experience. I cannot do more than one person. So what's the point? Like, I can't get involved in a group. And then if I don't, I fail because my whole mission is to get involved with the most popular group, the most well-respected group, and then go out of my way for the rest of my life to let other people know they can also be involved. Whether or not it's in this group specifically or in their own group, they can and will be involved. That's my goal. That's my plan. That's my help, my want. We gotta help. But you gotta use them. But not use them, you know? Like, really genuinely befriend people, even when they're different. This is weird, dude. I can't keep doing this on video. It doesn't make sense anymore. I'm, like, doing this one... Like, my one train of thought just doesn't make sense. I need a dialogue. Shit. Well, maybe I'll post this, maybe I won't. So it took me a week to get back to you. Alright, see ya.